Being part of the school-based clinics to me means being part of a really caring, helpful community. And it really feels like we can make a difference in the lives of the students that we're working with. And we're not just individuals helping other individuals, but we're a community of people collaborating, working together to really create positive change in the lives of the students that we see.
It's rare to find people that are older than you who are so comfortable speaking about these kinds of things. And they made me more comfortable speaking to my friends about certain health topics, especially surrounding teens.
When I come home at the end of the day, I feel great because I know I have impacted somebody's life. And these kids, when they talk to me, they tell me, they appreciate us. They thank us for being there. And we do a lot more than just, clinical visits with them. We do way more than sexual health. We see them for other things. And it's just great to see that they actually come in and they trust us.
And when I went to the school-based clinic, we felt very taken care of. I felt very taken care of. Specifically mental health-wise, sometimes you kind of feel left in the background. And when I had someone listen to me, hear me out, and tell me not necessarily how to solve my problem, but how to continue, I felt very fortunate to be able to be heard out and to have that within my own school.
I feel like I am cheering on my high school self and my high school friends, because as a visibly queer and trans adult, being able to be visible in a school like this, in a health setting to other queer and trans young people, is a really big deal and is a large part of why I wanted to work here. Because you don't see a lot of queer and trans people, especially in healthcare, and a lot of these students have no other queer and trans adults in their life. So for that's a really big piece of the work that I get to do, is being able to meet with students who don't normally see themselves reflected in medical professionals.
Without school-based clinics in Minneapolis, I think students would feel a lot more lost than they already are and would not have as many supports as they deserve to help lift them up and help them find their way. I feel like I'm making a difference in these kids' lives by making space for them that's really non-judgmental, non-shaming.
I feel like I'm making a difference by allowing access to healthcare, by building relationships and empowering young adults to take responsibility of their own health, by educating them about healthcare, how to access healthcare, and how to build relationships with providers.
Without school-based clinics, kids would just be kind of stranded. I mean, obviously not everybody utilizes the school-based clinic, but having it there creates a space where people that need help can get it. So more students will be struggling. I have friends that wouldn't be able to go to therapy, friends that wouldn't be able to talk to people and, talk through their issues. People would, with sexual health and reproductive health, more people, there'd be a higher STD rate, and people would be less comfortable getting the care that they need.
We are here to meet the need for healthcare access. So many students don't have access to primary care providers because maybe they lack insurance, their parents work multiple jobs, they have a really hard time leaving work in order to pick up their sick kid who would then need to go to another clinic.
Having the school-based clinics on site makes it so that students don't have to leave school and miss class and always be catching up, and they don't feel ostracized because they're somewhere else and their friends are where have you been all day? After going to the school-based clinics, I feel safe and taken care of, and there's a reliable place that I can go.